Tournaments have always been the cornerstone of the sport of kickboxing, but never in the history of the sport has anything like what is about to take place in 2025 happened. And only one organization in the world is here to make that happen. It's Glory Kickboxing, when we set out to find the biggest, baddest men on the planet. A year-long heavyweight tournament in search of the last heavyweight standing. That year-long journey will begin on April 5th inside Ahoy in Rotterdam, when the 32 men you see behind me will gather in the Netherlands. We'll put them together for 16 big fights in one night. And that journey for each of these heavyweights starts here at the home of kickboxing, of course, in the world, in the Netherlands. So we look forward to and welcome you now to the official draw to find out who each of these 32 fighters will be paired up with on April 5th. You see their names behind me. They have randomly been given a number, and that number corresponds to a ball that is in a machine in front of me. Those balls will pop up with the numbered ball one at a time and randomly be paired into each of those 16 fights. We have those fighters who are now watching on Zoom around the world, and we'll be looking for their instant reaction in those matchups as we begin. So if all of our fighters are ready, we'll start and see who will be the first to come out of the draw for the 16 fights in one night coming up on April 5th. First out, number 29. That is Miroslav Vojovic from Montenegro. He'll be making his Glory debut. 11 wins and 7 losses, 8 career knockouts. We look forward to having him inside the Glory ring and finding out who he will be paired with, and that'll be the next ball out. It's number 19. Colin George, the Beast, has been with us one prior time inside the Glory ring. Colin from Suriname, 23 wins, 12 losses, 21 career knockouts. So the first matchup, Vojovic and Colin George, congratulations. Next fight, number 7, that is Rade Opacic. He'll be making his debut, 21 wins, 6 losses, 16 career knockouts. Rade, welcome to Glory. Opacic will be taking on number 11, Nico Horta. Horta, of course, known as Big Sexy around these parts. His 4th Glory appearance coming up, fighting out of Cape Verde, 23-10 with 3 career knockouts. That's 2 of the 16 fights coming up on April 5th. Let's find out who our next fighter will be. Next out, number 32. That means Nabil Kahab, the Tank, making his 8th Glory start, fighting out of Morocco, 29 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, and 4 career knockouts. Let's find out who the Tank will be going to battle with. Kahab will take on the number 17 fighter, Milos Vaticanin, fighting out of Serbia. This will be Milos' 3rd Glory appearance, 11-3 with 8 career knockouts. Another great matchup coming up on April 5th. 3 fights decided. Next up, the ball number 26. Brian Dowis, the Hitman, will be making his 4th Glory start. He'll be fighting in front of some hometown fans here in the Netherlands. 42 wins, 26 losses, but 31 of those wins have come by way of knockout. Let's find out who Brian will be fighting. Next out, the number 5. Look for some fireworks here. Bahram Rajabzadeh, the Golden Wolf. 6 Glory knockouts, 61 career knockouts, and 70-4 on his career record. This will be another one of those nights when you don't want to blink, you might miss something. The number 23 is the next ball out. Petra Romankevich, the bulldozer, will be making his glory debut, much anticipated, by the way, fighting out of Belarus, 29-9 with 10 career knockouts. Who will the bulldozer go to battle with? Let's find out. Number 16. Two Gashi brothers on this first card. Luigi Gashi will actually be making his debut. 15-4 as a pro, 4 career knockouts, fighting out of Albania. You're not seeing double. That is his twin brother. Next up, the number 9, Sofiane Laidouni, fighting out of France. Laidouni, looking for his 8th glory start. He's 5-2 inside the glory ring, 37-4-1 with 18 career knockouts. Sofiane, let's find out who will be standing opposite the glory ring. Lucky number 13, Ole Primichov, fighting out of Ukraine. He has one prior glory start, and he won that fight, that debut, but 16-5 overall with 5 career knockouts. Congratulations. We look forward to seeing you on April 5th. Next ball out. Number 22, Nicholas Wamba. He'll be looking to make his 4th glory start, 2-1, but it's been a while since we've seen Wamba in the glory ring. 75-7, one of the more experienced and busy fighters on this card. 24 career knockouts for Wamba. His opponent, he draws number 3, Uku Uriandal, out of Estonia. All of his glory wins have come by way of knockout. He's 20-9 on his career and 16 career knockouts. Number 1, and again, all of these fighters randomly given these numbers. Number 1, Ionut Iancu, the Romanian tank. 30 career wins, 10 losses. He'll be making his 4th glory start. 30-10 on a career with 20 career knockouts. Let's find out who Iancu will be facing. And it is number 20, Cihat Kepenik. He fights out of Turkey, familiar to glory fans, of course. He's made 6 other prior glory appearances. His record currently is 23 wins, 7 losses, and 16 career knockouts. I see some happy faces on the Zoom. Next fight. Number 21, Alim Nakita, the Beast, making his debut out of Romania. He is 16-1 with 7 career knockouts. Much talked about. We've waited a while to see Alim in the glory ring. His opponent, ball number 2, Ahmed Krinic, Bosnian Steel, will also be making his debut in the glory ring from Bosnia-Herzegovina. 14 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, and 4 career knockouts. Congratulations to you both. We look forward to seeing you for the first time inside the glory ring coming up on April 5th. Next ball out. Number 30, Nathan Cook, the Axe, will also be making his debut from Great Britain. Young professional career, 7-2, 6 career knockouts. Let's find out who Nathan will be facing. Ball out, number 14. Anis Bouzid, Takamura, goes by the nickname, fighting out of Morocco. He's only made one other Glory appearance, looking for his first Glory win, but a veteran of almost 50 fights, 45 wins and 4 losses. 36 of those wins have come by way of knockout. And as I told you at the beginning of the draw, this is just the first step. But what a night it's going to be with 32 fighters, 16 fights, one night. Next out, the number 15, Astrin Gashi, the second of the Gashi brothers out of Albania. Astrin has been with us twice before, won both of those fights, one of them by knockout. 18 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, 9 career knockouts. I know what it means to both of these brothers to have each other on this card coming up on April 5th. And we're happy to see both of those faces, although it looks like the same one. Coming up. Next ball out, the number 28. 28, Nidal Bachiri, the soldier out of Morocco, making his debut, 19 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, and 4 career knockouts. Balls are getting tougher to come by. Number 24. 24 relates to Asadullah Nazapov, fighting out of Russia, making his Glory debut, 10 wins, 1 loss, 5 career knockouts. Now let's find out who will fight Nazapov on April 5th at Ahoy in Rotterdam. And it is the number 8, Murat Aygun. Love the nickname, it's the Butcher. 3rd Glory appearance, fighting out of Turkey, 32 wins, 4 losses, and 8 career knockouts. That will be another great fight. Next matchup begins with the number 4 fighter, Tariq Osaro, Cookie as he's known around here, fighting out of Nigeria. He'll be making his 10th Glory start. He already has racked up 5 career knockouts inside the Glory ring, 26 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, and 13 career knockouts. Let's find out who gets a crack at Cookie. And that is the number 10 ball, Benny Adegbuy, one of the favorites, longtime fighter inside the Glory ring, fans all over the world, fighting out of Romania. Benjamin 15-7 inside the Glory ring, but 36-8 in his pro career with 20 career knockouts. So Cookie Osaro, Benjamin Adegbuy will be paired up on that night, April 5th, inside Ahoy in Rotterdam. Next fight. The number 12, Yuri Farkas. Another brand new fighter to the Glory ring. He's going to be fighting out of Italy, 13 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, and 6 career knockouts. Yuri, welcome to Glory. His opponent, the number 25, Iraj Azazipur out of Iran. He also will be making a debut, 69 wins, 7 losses, and 27 big knockouts in his career. I know he's been on the radar of talent scouts inside Glory Talent Operations, so again, we welcome you both to the Glory ring. Only 4 balls left, 2 fights left to be decided for April 5th coming up at Ahoy in Rotterdam. Let's get next to the last matchup. And it is the number 6, Jamal Ben Sadiq, who recently made his return after 2.5 years back to the Glory ring, fighting out of Morocco. Of course, Jamal, 11-7 in the Glory ring with 6 career knockouts. Let's find out who will be matching up with the Goliath. Doesn't appear that the last 3 want to take on Jamal. Oh. Number 18. The number 18, Christian Ristea, the Gladiator out of Romania. Only one other Glory appearance. He'll be looking for his first Glory victory. 44 wins, 25 losses, 13 career knockouts. So that means only 2 balls remain. The last of the 16 fights scheduled to kick off the year-long tournament as we look for the last heavyweight standing is the number 31, Sina Karimian from Iran. Another one of those making a debut. There are 12 on this card. Sina, known as the Hero, 16 wins and 4 losses, and his opponent, the last of the 32 names and 32 balls to come out. Yes. Last ball out, number 27, Tomáš Mozný, the giant Slovak out of Slovakia, 21 wins, 10 losses, and 7 career knockouts. He'll be looking to make his 7th Glory start. 32 fighters, 16 fights, 1 night, and it's just the beginning of the journey in a year-long effort for Glory Kickboxing to find out who is the biggest and the baddest heavyweight on the planet as we go in search of the last heavyweight standing. We'll see you in Rotterdam on April 5th.